Up now in the Soup, we kick the hell out of America's Got Talent.
What's up, man?
Double date with Madonna and A-Rod.
I would love to be on E!
Take the stand with Christy Brinkley.
You just nodded. I tell you, I'm not for my job.
And get our CDs back from The Bachelorette.
Hey, what do you want? Forget about it.
Plus, Drowning Gladiators and I Love Money. Who doesn't?
Will you negotiate my next contract?
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the Soup. My nuts have been cut off. Sorry. Thank you, Reverend Jackson. We've had a long week of watching families being torn apart, and we'll make it even longer in a moment. So first, let's take a look at this charming father-daughter act on America's Got Talent, who remind us how wonderful things can be when a family stays together.
Who's that behind you?
My daddy.
Your daddy.
Seems creepy, but she's also his wife. So I thought they were going to make out. Weird. It's a bit uncomfortable to watch a little girl beat up her dad, so let's watch this other one torture herself. Congratulations. Huge news, everyone. 2 middle-aged women are having marital problems, and lucky for us, the reporters at Access Hollywood got all hopped up on speedballs to cover the stories.
I'm Billy Bush with an Access Hollywood exclusive.
I'm Maria Menounos. Says Cynthia Rodriguez files for divorce.
I'm Tony Fox. More tears today for Christy in court. And why does Brinkley have gas masks for the entire family?
I'm Joel McHale, and I've got the scoop on Derek Jeter and Billy Joel's romantic weekend in the Hamptons. And why are they wearing jetpacks? Plus, it's raining bears.
It's raining bears.
So you know this, but here we go anyway. Alex Rodriguez's wife filed for divorce amidst rumors that A-Rod has been having an affair with Madonna. While she didn't specifically name Madge, the petition cited the husband's extramarital affairs and other maternal misconduct as reasons for the split. So if you have Alex Rodriguez on your fantasy adultery team, put him in your starting lineup this week. Meanwhile, A-Rod's wife has been linked to Lenny Kravitz. Call me when this thing gets to Tom Sizemore. Call me. In what Madonna's alleged affair with A-Rod is promoting news, Britney Spears will team up with Madonna during Vag's upcoming Sticky and Sweet tour by filming a video which will run during the show. Sticky and Sweet was fertile and menopausal already taken? In the other big divorce story of the week news, Christy Brinkley and Peter Cook's divorce got way nasty before they settled, and Christy pretty much got everything, and Peter left with his dignity exactly where it was when he got there. Beforehand, E.T. caught up with a rather chipper Christy outside the courthouse.
Christy Brinkley's divorce, day 3.
Have you all had a happy 4th of July? I'm looking forward to my Independence Day.
Remember 232 years ago when the British nailed that 18-year-old and watched all that internet porn and we had to leave them? In happy news, Matthew McConaughey and his girlfriend of 2 years, Camilla Alves, welcomed their first child, a baby boy, this week. McConaughey's oldest brother, Rooster, no joke, thinks Mateo will make a really good dad. He tells People magazine he'll make a really good dad because he's got a lot of patience. A lot of patience? So much patience that sometimes it seems like he'll be waiting for something, and before you know it, hours have passed and you're just staring at the Star Wars DVD menu screen, giggling to yourself and wondering who's the genius that came up with the name Funyun. In TV news, it was the grand season finale of The Bachelorette this week. It's too bad it had to end, but Deanna, whose species swore off human emotions centuries ago, has to mate every 7 years in a ritual known as Ponfar. Or she will die. Don't believe me? Watch the waterworks that gush from her eyes as she faces the biggest decision of her life.
It's going to hurt to let someone go that I'm falling in love with. And then he's going to feel just as I felt the day that Brad sent me home.
Calm down. Pull yourself together, woman. Stop all the blubbering, okay? You're embarrassing yourself.
Whoa, hey.
Sorry, you're embarrassing yourself. But it was time for the Deanna Bot 9000 to getting engaged. Not to this guy, the kind and successful single dad from Seattle, but to this guy, a rad, unemployed snowboarder from Colorado who really knows how to put his thoughts about Deanna on paper. This is real. Many years of whipped creamy cheesecake, missing an E. You're, spelled Y-O-U-R, the one. Well, he spelled the and one correctly, so let's watch the magic happen.
I love you. I've waited so long to say that. I love you.
Me too. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
With you. I want to spend you. I want to spend life with. I'm telling you, buddy, you're better off with a Mac. They don't crash, and they've got way more personality. Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
Nicole Kidman and husband Keith Urban gave birth to a baby girl this week. I somehow managed to score an exclusive interview with old footage of Nicole live via satellite. Nicole, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the birth of your child. That is great.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, you're welcome. I bet that morphine's feeling pretty good right about now, huh?
I know.
Yeah, I know, too. So, what can you tell me about the birth?
It was weird because I didn't realize that there were the videorazzi guys standing around filming.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, I was knocked out and I broke 2 ribs. Oh. And I don't remember it, but I saw it on YouTube the next day.
Well, Nicole, I just wanted to thank you for giving me this interview instead of someone like, Seacrest.
He's got a great sense of humor. Did you know that?
Well, when you're that short,
he's got, well, you know this too. He's literally got the bluest eyes you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, they're like a wolf's eyes.
They're like wolf. You know the wolf blue eyes?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Well, thanks for your time. I was so excited when they told me you were a fan of the soup.
No. No, that's not true. Where did they say that?
This guy I know told me, but I was told that you at least watched an entire episode.
Sure, whatever you say. No, I do not recall that happening.
Okay. Well, in that case, thanks for nothing. Have fun breastfeeding, lady.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, that is pretty nice. Let's have some after-birth chat stew.
So meaty.
We doctored that footage. Larry King is being honored with his own square in Los Angeles. Larry King Square was dedicated on Thursday and is located at the intersection of Sunset and Cahuenga Boulevards in Hollywood. Like you'll go there. A spokesperson for the city said, quote, "Usually this is a posthumous ceremony, but we took a guess and were mistaken." We do have about an hour left, so anything can happen. There was a Beatle birthday this week. Ringo Starr turned 68 on Monday, and Larry made sure everyone knew about it.
What are you going to do for 69? Well, I'm not talking to you. I mean, could you stress my age enough, for sake? How old are you, 102? 74.
I've never said this before, but that's a hard-looking 74, Larry. Today's show host, Kathy Lee Gifford, has a lot to talk about, but only has an interminable hour to do so. Watch as she laments this sad fact.
If only Cynthia Rodriguez would start sleeping with Peter Cook, then we could just talk about all of them at once. And save a little time so I could talk about my crabs.
The big circle.
Well, not my crabs.
I knew we should have moved on.
That's the longest I've seen Kathy Lee go without talking since joining the show. Unfortunately, instead of enjoying the silence, I was forced to contemplate the infestation rotting her crotch. You win again, Gifford. Fresh from her daytime Emmy victory, Tyra showed us that award-winning television is all about making your audience really, really uncomfortable. The topic was breastfeeding, and our guest was quite the expert.
Veronica's daughter Eliza was breastfed until she was almost 8 years old.
But, you know, clearly they get as much pleasure and as much comfort as a newborn does.
Her oldest daughter Bethany breastfed until she was 5, and Bethany still misses it.
Better than anything in the world. Better than mango even.
Can you imagine having 8-year-old British dentistry clamped on your nipple? You're crushing my lung! Forget about all those hostages, okay? The biggest story of the week is clearly the release of Apple's iPhone 3G. I could tell you about all its new features, but it's probably just easier to show you the latest ad for the phone.
iPhone is a revolutionary portable communications device, and now it's gotten even better with the iPhone 3G. Keeping your calendar up to date is a snap. You can go back to the day you spent $600 on the first generation iPhone, then scroll forward to see the day the price was lowered by $200. You can even view pictures of your reaction when you found out you might as well have thrown $200 bills into a urinal and peed on them. Use the all-new scientific calculator to tally how much the new iPhone 3G is going to cost you, factoring in the 15 to 25% increase in monthly service charges. Don't forget to subtract what you could sell your first-generation iPhone for. The new iPhone has GPS, so you can easily find your current location and how long it'll take you to walk home from there. Because damn if you have any money left for gas. And don't forget, lightning-fast broadband speed anywhere you go. Large documents, such as eviction notices and letters from collection agencies, will download faster than a speeding bullet, coming to offer you the sweet release of death. iPhone 3G. I haven't eaten in days.
He wears the bikini top under his shirt. All right, we've got sponsors, and we'll be right back after this dirty mouth moment.
What dirty mouth should be cleaned up this week? It's Sasha from Baby Borrowers.
This is kiss my. Give up.
In Sasha's defense, she's teething. This has been another dirty mouth moment brought to you by Orbit Sangria Fresca. Stay tuned for reality show Clip Time with American Gladiators, I Love Money, and this dude. Plus, Denise Richards, Legally Blonde, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Something else perverted.
Welcome back! It's reality show Clip Time. Celebrity Circus is down to the finals, and despite the incredible routines the cast has been doing, by far the most difficult feat has been us giving Judge Louise Spence a pass all season because we figure he probably paid his dues in grade school. But even we couldn't ignore this.
This is the final, and we are looking for perfection. And you just nailed it, Antonio!
Here he goes again.
I just don't know what to say.
Bravo, bravo, bravissimo!
So that's what you have to do to get Antonio Sabato Jr. to hug you? Too much work. All right. After a season of court appearances, drug abuse, foursomes, and screaming fits of rage.
Knock him the out.
Knock me out! I'm like, yes! Do it!
The real world went out with a whimper as they professed their love for each other to the tune of some light FM ballad, proving the one thing they actually learned in Hollywood was how to cry on cue. I'm worried about the real worlders. What are they going to do now that the most volatile season is over?
I would love to be on E. I think that would just be awesome. I have no idea how to do that thing or how to get there. And I know that this town is all about like connections and meeting people, so I don't even know where to begin.
Well, you're in luck, Kimberly, because we're familiar with your work.
I don't care if you're from the most inner city Blackville.
Enjoy the Daily 10. I know Sal Masakela is looking forward to meeting you. This week, American Gladiators featured their oldest contender ever in the 52-year-old Yoko Ohiginashi. Yes, she's an adorable older lady, and yes, she still got her ass kicked by the Gladiators.
Nice. That's gotta hurt. You gotta be impressed by her resiliency, and she's gonna need it.
I know it looked like Crush was going extra hard on her because she's old. She wasn't. Crush swears it's because she's Asian. Yes, Yoko learned the hard way that there's nowhere to hide in the Gladiator arena. Well, there's actually one place you can hide. She found it during the Eliminator.
This could be a great opportunity for Yoko to make up some time. Oh, but she misses out as she goes down into the balls. Where is Yoko? There she is. There's Yoko. She reappears.
She stayed in the balls on purpose. She was desperately searching for B33. It's a bingo joke. She's old. I Love Money could be best described as the real-world road rules challenge with syphilis. Our old friend, the entertainer, seen here breaking every health code violation known to man, fills us in on possible romance in the house.
I guess Heat and Destiny have a little thing, I guess, going right now. Hopefully he'll be good to her. Otherwise, if he's not, I'm coming for Destiny.
Put it back in your mouth. Man, that's like opening a vial of sarin gas in a preschool. Later, the contestants faced their first challenge, in which they had to stuff as much money into the bikinis as possible, or as the girls from Rock of Love call it, work. But Mr. Boston was ready.
There you go. I know that I have to make room to put the money, so I was man enough to blow my cover and take out all the stuffing I put down there. I got some stuff here.
Man, something that just nasty, bro.
I mean, it just felt great. I felt like I was Bill Gates with all this money flying around.
I don't want Mr. Boston to be team captain because he might make mandatory, like, topless days or something else perverted.
Yeah, something perverted like make you enter a contest where you have to do degrading things to win the love of Bret Michaels. Remember when you did that, lady? That was perverted. This week on Tori and Dean, Home Sweet Who Cares, Tori has to go to New York to promote her new book, and Dean is looking for a little action before she leaves.
Hey, babe, do you think you have time for some pre-flight sex?
Oh my God, I thought you said, do we have time for some anal sex?
Well, there is that. I mean, I didn't narrow it down specifically to anything, but do you have time for a little pre-flight anal sex?
Yeah, I want to have anal sex and sit on a plane for 6 hours. I'll be right back.
Hold on, the Soupi Stuff is up next, including this dude, Denise Richards, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
And the dog.
Matthew McConaughey and his girlfriend Camilla had a baby boy Monday night. Later on, they got around to naming him Levi, like the pants, because like his daddy, he'll never wear a shirt. Anyway, here are some of the other names they were considering. Bud. Matei-et. sexiest zygote alive, Suri, and marijuana. What a name. We'll be right back. Yeah. Headline news has Olympic fever.
Come on.
They sent a team over to China to talk to some of the locals, and this guy made them feel like they'd never left the States.
The movie I like best is a Saving Private Ryan and The Rock.
And what?
And The Rock.
What?
There are times when you can't quite understand him, but he is almost always entertaining, especially his New York accent.
Hey, what do you want? Forget about it. Do you understand? What's up, man? Put it down. Yeah. What up, hey?
You're trying to figure out whether he's racist or you are, aren't you? We then followed his hilarious antics as he beat some Tibetans to death. Forget about it. It's political. Let's take some E, shall we? Thank you, camera. On this Sunday's all-new Denise Richards, her pets are causing her problems, and this time, divorce isn't the solution. So she consults a pet psychic.
His problems is he eats poop. I've done a lot of research on that. Some people thought that it has to do with some mental, like a mental problem, but I've come to the conclusion that they just like it.
So that'll be $700. Okay, should I write it out of Charlie's or E's checkbook? Surprise me. Now our clip of the week. Sci-fi movie next month. Those of you who think the summer is television's off-season clearly are not watching RFD TV, because this week was the one, the only, Superior Livestock Auction Week in the Rockies 20, which was much better than the Delaware River Valley Inferior Livestock Auction. Holy crap. It was epic.
I'm 10 here, 11 here, 12. I'm pound 14. There's one in every crowd. 15, 16, 17. I'm pound 17, 16, 17. 18, 17, Be careful now. 19. Sell them at $18.50.
For $18.50, I couldn't afford not to buy it. On Monday, we'll be here with an all-new Soup Presents. Stuff your mother won't let you watch. If you want your soup really next week, log on to yahoo.com and search keyword condensed soup. And for your daily dose, check out the Soup blog at eonline.com/the soup. See me in Rhode Island at the Newport Yachting Center on Saturday, July 26th. I'll be getting scraped off the bottom of a catamaran. See you next week!